What is going on, my peeps? Your boy Versatile is back in his house. Yes, back with another video. And I thought I'd take the time out to kind of show you what's on my Android, more or less what's on my OnePlus 7 Pro. And I had a question asked in my comments, so I thought I'd kind of come and get straight to it. I'm trying something a little different here, so forgive me. All right, now I'm officially back. I had to reset up a little bit. So yes, I thought I'd come back with a video. The question I was asked was, how do you actually change your icons on the OnePlus 7 Pro? And funny enough, it took me a little bit to figure it out. So that's the first thing I'm gonna show you here is how to change your icons on the OnePlus 7 Pro. So right now, I am using the Pixel icon pack or Pixely icon pack, one of the two. And basically it rounds out all the icons, makes it pop in terms of the color and everything, all uniform circles. And for the most part, it's very clean, very, very clean. So this is how you do it. Let's say you want to change one icon in particular. You hold on the icon, you press edit, and then you hit the icon. And from here, you can change the icons. So by default, you already get OnePlus round and square, but the ones I have downloaded is Delta, Candy Cons, H2O icon pack, the Ducks black icons, and the Pixel icon pack, which is what I'm using. And you can also take out the label from the app so you get a clean experience like that, as opposed to having, JW Library, Android Authority, Android Essential all listed. You get the clean, more flush experience without the labels on the icons. Now if you want to just do a clean sweep of all the icons, then you find an empty space on your home screen. As soon as I find it here, you go to home settings, and then in home settings, where you can also have your swipe down turned on and your double tap to lock turned on, and your leftmost screen for your discovery feed, for like Google, you can have that there, or you can change it to a shelf. So it kind of gives you, OnePlus tools and your favorite widgets. But I use the Google app, of course, and your notification dots. You can change your icon packs right there. So by clicking on that, all the ones you have, they'll be listed down here at the bottom. And once you click it, it'll change to whatever you want it to. And of course, I already have mine desired and set, so I'm gonna leave it there. You can also change your home screen layout. So for mine, I have my icons big, and I have my columns as at the most. And so every now and then I think about maybe shrinking them a little bit, but I like to fill out a little bit more from them being a little bigger. Let's see what this looks like. So I just do all that, and then they're just a little bit smaller, and it's not too bad. With such a big phone, I like having much of the space sucked up, but I also like to display my wallpaper, which I got out of the Abstruct app. So if we go into the Abstruct app, it's an app designed by like the designer of the OnePlus wallpapers. You'll get a different level, you get different kinds of wallpapers. You get blend wallpapers, got 54 in here, and you can scroll through these, and you get two options. When you click on it, you can set as wallpaper. You can also put in your favorites. When you click on set as wallpaper, you can set it as your home screen, your lock screen, or both, and you can save it to your gallery. Now I already have all of that done, but these are just some of the apps you get in here, or some of the wallpapers, and you get all the wallpapers from OnePlus from all the phones. You scroll through these, you get all these as well. Paranoid, you get just different kinds of unique wallpapers for your OnePlus app. Just some of these are just so clean. Maybe you just like a flush experience like that. And the most enjoyable experience, no doubt, from this OnePlus is just how well and how good this screen is. So, if you want to just show off a ton of color, you get your choice in this app in particular. So that's the app I primarily use for my wallpapers, or from the artist that I have linked in the description below. He has a ton of good wallpapers. I've retweeted several of his wallpapers on my Twitter account. So that's my wallpapers, and that's how you can change your icons and other parts of your home settings. As I said, if I swipe over, I got Google app activated. Now my widget, I can't even remember to tell you what widget this is. I'm always changing it. Just know that it's a widget that I like. And if I scroll, well, you know what? I wonder if it tells me if I hit the undo button, does it tell me? Nope, it does not tell me. I remember I had shortly saw how, well, I guess it doesn't do it now. Well, anyway, these are the KWGT widgets I have downloaded that I choose between, and it's the Wolfie widget. You got the outline KWGT, you got the Fave, you got Huck, you got Odysseia, OSHA, Pixie, and then the base pack that comes with it. So usually what I do is I just kind of scroll from top to bottom, and you know, as I approach one I might like, I just use that one. And I think this one was actually closer to the top here, so I can actually show you what widget I specifically have. Then of course I've resized it to my liking. It's right here. It's the Wolfie widget 062. So that's the widget that I'm using on my home right now. That's that one right there. And then I resized it some, so it looks better on my home screen. I'm using the Pixie widget for my Google strip here with the weather widget inside of it. So you can get that whole piece as one widget in the Pixie KWGT app. JW Library for reading the Bible, studying things on the Bible, Android Authority and Android Central to stay up to date on articles and what's going on in Android. Instagram, Twitter, photos, all my Google apps basically, Gmail, Studio, YouTube and YouTube TV. I use Samsung Internet primarily for my internet because of the dark mode is just perfect on here. Phone app, of course, Play Store. I use the default messages from OnePlus, and then my settings, of course. And then swiping over, I got the Google Calendar. Now, I'm waiting to see if it's gonna be like an update or something, but like on my Samsung Galaxy S10e, at least it was, I wonder if it still is, the widget is even dark mode on my Galaxy S10e. And then I got the the Google Play widget. I hope YouTube Music comes with a widget so I can just switch over to that because, of course, dark mode. Pocket Cast, listening to Dave Ramsey. Got to get that finance. Got to educate myself financially, you know what I'm saying? I got the Shazam app. And then I just got like organized apps in here. So sports and random stuff. NBA, NFL, my Funko app. My parcel tracker, which is like the closest thing I kind of found to deliveries that was on Apple, which is the reason why I can't wait to get another Apple device just for like organizing my deliveries alone, because that's the one app that I have found that easily understands like Amazon shipments, Messenger, LinkedIn, Bitly, if I ever have to create some links, and then my Galaxy wearable app, which funny enough, I only use for my Galaxy Buds. I don't have my Galaxy Watch or Gear S3 tag to it because I'm tired of always having to reset the watch and, you know, have to re-download all my information. And at first I really didn't know how long I was going to keep this phone, so I didn't want to do it quite yet. But since I still have my S10e, I just leave it all linked to that phone for now. Let's see, I play chess. I really don't play any other games on this phone. I primarily play all my games on my tablet, which is a good reason to have a tablet so you don't have to bombard your phone with all that performance. Even though this phone can handle it, no doubt, I just like the bigger screen. So I got the PlayStation app, PlayStation Messages, and the second screen if I ever decide to like kind of sort of use this as a remote for my PlayStation. Although with my TV, I can actually use like the HDMI in to be able to control my PlayStation with my TV remote, which is kind of cool. I got the Speed Test app, GameStop, TubeBuddy, and the Ubisoft Club for whenever I'm playing Odyssey. And then all my Google apps in here, Google News, Keep Notes, the Files Go app, which is like borderline AirDrop / Samsung Flow, you know, in terms of being able to drop files to any device from any device, as long as you got files go on both. Google Pay, Google One, Rewards, AdSense, which is, you know, ain't doing much right now. Snapseed, Sheets, YouTube Music, and then like my 4, you know, video streaming apps, Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, which I don't even really watch anything on, and my Redbox app. And then of course, I got my Everyday Dollar budgeting app, Cash app, my bank account app, Amazon shopping, Credit Karma. Even though I don't use credit no more, it's still nice to see my credit like at least improve from like whatever payments I do have left on certain things. PayPal, Nationwide, which is my insurance company, Atom Tickets, T-Mobile and T-Mobile Tuesdays, my Patreon app, File Manager is in this folder. Maybe I should move it to another folder, but it's so easily accessible right there. And then this is where I have like my calculator, and then my hue widgets for all the hue lights that I have at home currently. And then this is where like I store widgets that I may like to use or that I've already configured. So all I gotta do is swipe it over and use it. And like I probably could use this widget over here right now with the touch of red. I could probably actually swap that over here. So all I would do is just move this and move it over there. Unfortunately, that means I'd have to get rid of one of these, and it's probably this one because you can barely even see it. So I'm probably gonna get rid of this one. This was cool, but goodbye. And then that's it as far as my home screen or all my screens. As far as apps, I use AMOLED Wallpaper app. I use the Papers app for wallpapers as well. I got my Adidas on here, my ad blocking apps right there. Amazon Assistant, Backdrops is another good wallpaper app. Yeah, a lot of apps that I might use every once in a while. Google Duo, the Gboard app, Google Home. IMDb if I'm looking up like actor, actress information, movie information. I have Lightroom on here, but I do most of my Lightroom editing on my tablet. I have, of course, Maps, T-Mobile Name ID. I got, as I said, the Papers wallpaper app is very good. I have, did I already pass it? Oh no, RoboKiller. That's a good app for spam. That's a good app for like spam calls and whatnot. So whatever T-Mobile doesn't block, RoboKiller blocks for me. And so like I virtually don't get bombarded by calls anymore, which is amazing. Unfortunately, you gotta pay like $25 a year for that. So I'm gonna test out this year and see if I'm gonna continue my subscription, but T-Mobile has been doing a good job of blocking calls as well. Shumi Nation is a nice app. If you wanna get figures and Funko Pops and stuff like that. It's a good app to try. Shumi. Wall of Fame is another good wallpaper app. Wallhub, Wally, all good wallpaper apps. I got the little device. Although maybe I need it for this phone. I know on like the Samsung Galaxy phones, it's real easy to unlock your phone once you've paid it in full or whatever. Yahoo Sports for fantasy. And that's okay. Twitter, I said Twitter. And visual voicemail for T-Mobile as well, so I can read or just go in there instead of having to call my voicemail. So that's pretty much my setup of the OnePlus 7 Pro, the apps I'm using, and some of the quick tutorials in terms of how you can do specific things on here. One more quick tutorial. I already did it in my first impressions, like what was it, 24 hours later video, but in display. Of course, you see I have like an orange base setting, which I'm gonna have to change right now. Anyway, I think I'm gonna change to blue. But in here, you just go down to an accent color and then you can change it. So I'm gonna change it to just straight blue. And so now everything's straight blue, or like my accent's now blue. I try to stay away from blue just because it's so common in regular Android, like Google, whatever, when you swipe down, all that stuff's already blue. So I like using red for the most part, but yeah, that's what I'm using. So, but yeah, that's my quick, well, somewhat quick anyway, what's on my Android, specifically the OnePlus 7 Pro. And for those who was having questions about how to change the icons, I did that real quick in the beginning. So those who need help with that can do it for their phones now. And so that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys appreciate and enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. But your boy Versatile is signing out. And until the next video, wait for